What's good, family? It's your boy Drumatic. It's Drumatic Reviews. Today we got XXXTentacion. Well, I mean, we all know he passed away, so RIP to him. I really did expect to see a video drop within a few days after he died, and that's exactly what happened. I'm not going to say any more than that. I heard he's got a new album out, or single or something called No Pulse. So we'll see where that goes, but I'm a little late on this review just because I have so many other ventures I've been working on, so I'm just a busy man, so I apologize for just not posting every day, because I really do try and post at least once a day, but sometimes it's just a few times a week. But anyway, you know I'm on it. So this is sad. When X released this project, I really didn't know what to think. He was making kind of real grunge, hardcore trap music when he first came out, and he kind of made himself off of this grimy sound, and then the next thing you know, he's like making emo like rock where he's singing. And so when the project dropped and I listened to it, I was like, wow, this is good. And people were like, go listen to that album, go listen to the album, go listen to the album, for weeks before I finally listened to it, and I was like, yeah, you're right, this is dope. This is good. I'm really surprised. But the risk he took, like losing his fan base and just kind of just wanting to be himself and not compromise himself, I respect that. I like the fact that he was like, well, I'm taking a risk here because all these people like me for this kind of music, but now I'm making this kind of music and they're just going to have to like me for me. And one thing X did that he was good at was connect with just your average human being. A lot of the lower class, middle class people he reached out to and felt like they were connected to X, like they actually knew him personally because he was live so much and always talking and trying to encourage the youth to do better. So I appreciate that, especially for somebody that's got such a dark side to it. I think people hate out of insecurity. A lot of times people will see something that somebody else is doing that they really enjoy doing, but they do it better, so their only defense mechanism is to just hate on them, you know? And when you're talking about deep hate, sometimes it's rooted, sometimes it comes from parents or teachings from another source. I know a lot of colleges nowadays will promote racism in their fraternities. I know that parents will teach their kids at a young age if they have a certain view, or this is how you should be. So, you know, a lot of people teach this stuff to their kids at a young age. It's not just a natural way of life. It's always something they learn or they've been taught. I was born at 12:03 in Seattle, AM. Kind of a creepy start to the video, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, for a video called Sad, like, what do you expect? I'm sure it's gonna be pretty deep.
Someone that's afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Yeah, suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad and all, yeah.
So far, I really don't know what to think about the video. It seems like he's probably like maybe he's the good guy and he's full of love, and then the bad him is in the casket. That's why when he came out, he like kicked the shit out of him. But so we'll see where this thing goes, because right now I really have no idea what direction we're headed. I just saw X beating himself up.
I gave her everything, she took my heart and left me lonely. I've been broken, heart contentious. I won't fix, I'd rather weep. I love when you're around, but I fucking hate when you leave. I seem not afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know.
So that's pretty cool. So far the video's pretty awesome, man. I like where he's going with it. I see a lot of these people nowadays, you know, and I say this in my previous videos, you can't just release a tight song anymore. It's gotta have a cool visual. If you can, you gotta make it like a movie. It's gotta be cinematic. You see all the breakdowns in this, how it just kinda goes from cutscene to cutscene back to the music, and you know, he's doing his little magic power thing. It looks pretty tight. So far, man, shout out to X. This is pretty cool.
If you ever try to let go, I'm sad, I know ya. I'm sad, I know ya. I'm not afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Yeah, suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad, I know ya. I'm sad, I know ya.
So I'm assuming there's a little bit more to this video, but it almost feels like it's over too. And if it is, man, it's kind of a short video. It's more movie than song. So like I said, that's just the world we live in now. Everything's got a visual to it. But let's see what he's getting to. Well, that was XXXTentacion with Sad. And, you know, it is sad that we lost his life at such a young age, because he was kind of a big role model to a lot of kids, and he actually wore that well. A lot of famous people want to act like they're not role models and they don't want people to follow them, but you know, like I've said before, it's not really your choice. People are going to look up to you whether you want them to or not. X knew that, and so he would try and use his negative energy and turn it into kind of a positive outlet for other people. Now, I'd already heard this song before, and the visual did it justice. I mean, you can't just shoot some simple video for a complex song like this and expect it to hit hard. So he definitely made something that had some creativity to it. It seemed like more movie than even song, but like, I don't really care. I mean, the song's just not that long to begin with. I'm going to give this a solid 4 for the fact that this is one of X's better songs. He's got a lot of good songs on his new album. It's a great song. I thought the video fit really well. I thought it was cool. The special effects, the way they did it. I really liked the part how he was like sitting down with the dude on the ground. He's just kind of throwing dudes with his hands or whatever. That was dope. So, yeah, it's a cool video. Perfect timing, but hey, let's see what happens from here. This is Drum. Make sure you subscribe, please. Leave a comment. I love hearing what you guys got to say. Positive or negative, I can take it. Hey, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.